Hey guys, welcome to my Rengar guide for the season 6 that so many people requested. It's ridiculous. Right, so I experimented a bit and here we go. Runes didn't really change that much, except that I take armor penetration in the reds right now, because Last Whisper is obviously not as good as it was before for one-shotting carries. So armor penetration. 5 health seals, just because it's really nice in lane to have some health, and 4 armor seals. For blues, I take 6 flat cooldown reduction and 3 scaling cooldown reduction, just so that I get the 10% at level 18. And for the quints, I take AD. The masteries are these. These are working best for me. Right, so I just go through it real quick and explain it. Um, Increased ability damage also counts for Rengar's abilities. It doesn't really matter if they're AP or AD, as far as I know. Double-edged sword is really nice in my opinion. 3% increased damage. It's just that's so much actually. And to be honest, the 1.5 increased damage that you get is like not that big of a deal. I mean, you're gonna kill them anyway before they damage you, right? So yeah. Vampirism, just some lifesteal for the like increased healing on the Doran Spray that I start with and the Hydra. Bounty Hunter is actually a new mastery that I kinda like. It's basically if you kill like your top lane enemy, you get 1% increased damage. Then you roam to mid lane, you have 2% increased damage, and then you go to bot lane, kill the AD carry 3%, support 4%, and then the jungler 5%. That's it. You can't. I think the cap is like 5%. Yeah, penetration pretty self-explaining. Warlord's Bloodlust. This is fucking amazing. I think I might get nerfed soon or something, because it's just, it's so good, especially on champs like Yasuo. Oh my god. And also on Rengar, because I will get 100% crit in my build. And yeah, so I heal for the damage that I dealt and get attack speed, and it's just super amazing. In the cunning tree, I get savagery. Yeah, just because you lack the like pure flat AD that you got from the Masteries before, so you're actually gonna deal way less damage to the minions. And runic affinity, which like the buff duration increased. I don't, I wasn't sure about this, but then I discovered that the Rift Herald, or however he's called, like the pre 20 minutes Baron Pit inhabitant. You also increase that. It also increases his buff duration, so that's really nice. And of course, if you kill the mid laner, you get the blue buff duration increase, and if you carry red buff and so on. You could actually go for Executioner and Dangerous Game here, and it's not bad, but I prefer to go for the Recovery and Explorer, because where Recovery, Ringer's health generation is kind of meh, so that helps, and you get the increased movement speed and brush, which is, yeah, well, it's pretty self-explaining, I think, because Rengar and brushes. And also, if you roam down to the mid lane, you, like through the river, you get increased movement speeds. Alright, let's quickly go over the summoner spells real quick. Of course, you always take Flash. Well, it's just the best choice that you could go for. Some people do Ignite and Smite when they're jungling, but I don't really like that. I really need the Flash, especially since you can like get close before and like jump on them when ganking with your ult before they even see the exclamation mark. Right. So for top lane, I think teleport is the best choice. To be honest, you can do a camp and TP back to a lane and get level 2, like have the advantage and the pot advantage. You can also sustain in lane better and gank bot lane with your teleport, and yeah, the teleport advantage in the late game is also really nice. Alright, Ignite is actually my least favorite summoner spell because I don't really need Ignite to kill my enemies. But as an inexperienced Rengar player, when you don't like know the damage output that Rengar can do, like your back pocket, then Ignite is actually really fine. Ignite is good though when you really want to snowball someone, or like when you play against Mondo or Volibear, and you can just decrease their healing, but mm, you can snowball like against the Nessus. It's also pretty nice because you can just destroy him over and over again and deny him his stacks, but yeah, Ignite is okay. I would say. Alright, Exhaust. This is the summon as well that kinda guarantees you to win the lane. So every time you want to win the lane, take Exhaust, because you can make huge outplays with Exhaust, and in late game it allows you to like 1v1 anyone. It doesn't matter who he is, like Zed, a Riven, even a Pantheon, or like it doesn't matter. You can just exhaust them and you're fine. So against like Riven, you win the lane. Every time you have exhaust up, you jump on her and kill her. And every time you have your ult up, you can jump on her and kill her. And yeah, well, if you have both up, it's a free kill. Even if you're like 0-5 or something, you can still kill her with it. Alright, items. The part that everyone is so confused about. Here's my build. And now I'm gonna explain why. Durance Blade, Health Potion, and Warding Totems are the starting items. Then you do a camp, the Wolf Camp, or yeah, if you're on red side, you do the Raptors. You don't have to waste a potion, so don't worry about that if you kill the small weapons first. Alright. Durance Blade, still awesome. Then you do a camp, port back to lane, and get 3 more health potions, or the refillable potion. I don't know, I haven't really it seems to be pretty nice. Make sure to port at 144 gold, or 44 if you go with potions, because if you port earlier, you're gonna probably miss to buy it, or you're gonna miss to buy it. And if you port later, you're gonna waste some time, and that is just not necessary. If you don't have teleport, you go for longsword, just simply walk to lane. You could also do like the small blue buff thingies. One small blue buff thingy, pop a potion, and then go to lane, because you're gonna hit level 2 pretty early then. That is what Decard does, and it's actually really nice. Alright, then you go for Tiamat. You still rush it. I know that people say, oh no, it got nerfed, but it's still really good, honestly. The active is still the same. The longsword and the whatever that thing is called, health regeneration thingy, it costs 1 less. And you don't have the auto attack AoE damage anymore. It's not that bad, to be honest. And you can finally freeze now. The auto attack AoE damage fucked it up earlier. Alright, and you still get it, like the passive, after you finish Hydra. Alright, next up is Yomus. Why? Because the build path is really nice now, and you don't have Last Whisper anymore, so you need some armor penetration anyway. Alright, you get Yomus, this one first, then this. Lucidity Boots, so you have like 20% and 10% from room, CDR. Next up is Trinity Force. Why? Because you get 10% CDR from it now, so you have the 40%. It's just, you have 20% crit chance. Everything is really good in this item, like except the mana. Not really, that doesn't really matter, because you get the Sheen proc, which is also really nice. And the Zeal for the like mastery thingy. And movement speed from Phage, and it's just really good item. Especially since this gives CDR now. Then you finish Hydra. So for the lifesteal. After that you get Phantom Dancer, where it's disabled now, but it's not going to be disabled soon. This item is fucking amazing. The passive, the Lament passive or whatever. The last champion hit deals 12% less damage to you. What the fuck's that? It's broken as fuck, well, whatever. Let's abuse that shit. And you get 30% critical strike. 20% from Trinity Force, so that makes 50. Then you get Infinity Edge, which gives you 70% crit chance. And yeah, it's an Infinity Edge, is still really nice. And after that you sell your boots for Static Shift. Then you have 70 plus 30 is 100, so you have 100% crit chance without wasting any crit chance, and it's just really good in my opinion. Alright, that was a build, so basically that's it. Situational items or good choices are this item. Oh my god, I've loved this item, but I can't like not get any of these items because I just have to get the crit for the amazing one-shots. But this item, wow, the build path is absolutely amazing. And the passive, you heal for 12% of the damage dealt. So it includes your E, your Hydra, your Q everything, even your W. This is fucking amazing. Oh yeah, game doesn't kick me out. And the burst negate damage, so like you get 12% of the damage taken is there does a bleed effect, so that means you can like heal up before you die, which is really nice. It's just nice to have. This item is really good. You can get it because it's just, I guess, the best item that you can get, like if you're not gonna build him crit. Alright, Bloodthirster is almost, it's just some defensive stats, and the lifesteal and the shield is really nice. You get this when playing against tanks because it's basically the Last Whisper. It's just really good against tanks because everyone is gonna have more health than you because you're not building anyone except Triforce, but that doesn't really count. Alright, more of my Mortios is against AP gems. It's really nice to have, especially since it has armor penetration. Oh, it's even underlined in the description. And build path is also really nice. This you get if you need the QSS for like Mazaha OT, Warwick OT, whatever. If you need it, Black Cleaver is really good for the health. When playing against Irelia or Darius, I almost always get this. I like don't get Trinity Force for it. But you have 20% CDR now, so that means you can have like Mercury Threads or something against Irelia for the stun duration decrease is just amazing. Alright, because true damage from Irelia W fucks you up if you don't have any health. Alright, defensive items are these, in that order. Like, Deadman's Plate is really good. Like, it's just good. Spirit Fizz is really nice, especially like if you have this item, like the healing increase and also gives CDR. Sterox Gauge is also really good, like it gives you some damage, especially with like the Sheen from Trinity. It's really good. Banshees against like AP champs, or like if you get bursted down, wait quickly. Radiant's Omen if the crits of like someone fucks you up really badly. Guardian's Angel if you get like focused super hard in a fight, they waste like everything on you. Then Guardian's Angel is a good choice. Or like if the health from Black Cleaver is not enough, then you also can get the Sunfire Cape for the health and like armor against like Darius or Garen or something. Right, this elixir, always get this if you can. Like after level 9 it's just amazing to have it, and it's not gonna like last because you're gonna keep killing people if you like fed enough and played well enough. Always by pink wards, of course, or like you should at least have one pink ward on the map every time. And this is fucking amazing. It doesn't cost anything. Fucking warning of FKing. Oh, I don't have the hoodie on. This is amazing. You can ward over the golem thingy and jump over it, or like blue buff, jump from here to here or from here to here. You can even do it from red buff from here to here if you have the 6 stacks on your ferocity. It's just really nice, and you have the like it has like, what has it, 48 or something? Yeah, 48 I think. Yeah, it's really. And you get the ward, which lasts, so it's basically a free ward where as soon as enemies see it, they're gonna kill it though, because it only has 1 hit point. But it's really nice. You can like keep warding the map or checking brush, and you can use it while you're in your ultimate. So that is really nice. You don't get like not invisible anymore or whatever if you use this, which is really nice. If you ward or use like Oracle, you won't be invisible anymore. And if you're junglering, you should get this, or like if you don't really need this, or if they like have a lot of wards on the map or whatever, you can get this. Just like sweep before your ult and you're sure. Alright, boots enchantment, or whatever. Home guards are really nice. If you have to hardcore carry and like do everything, so you just put back, go there, and so on. If, also with teleport, when your ult is down, to port to a brush, like with, or like to a minion with home guards and like still gap close and stuff. This is really nice. This is especially good on mobility boots. Yeah, it's just really nice, and like the movement speed from Phage and
Static Shift and Phantom Dancer. Does it even give movement speed? Yeah. Right. So like the extra movement speed. This is also really nice. You could get the Captain Boots if you really want to be a leader. And this is also pretty nice because you have so much like summoner spell reduction from the Solidity Boots and this the distortion upgrade. Right, other boots that you should get, these are my favorites, but if you don't have them, if you like build back cleaver or something, you can go for the mobility boots, because the warming is just really nice, the gap closing and with your ultimate, it's just amazing. Mercury treads are especially against like Aurelia or something, or like if they have a lot of AP or if you just need the tenacity. Ninja tabbies against auto attack, reliant teams or heavy teams if you don't need the CDR. And if you don't need the CDR and like didn't get the mobility boots, you shouldn't get this at like 20 minutes. It's not really worth it anymore in my opinion. Then you can just get these, but these are not really good. So basically, just get these two. Or these if you really need it. And if you're feeling like it, just get these.